Kieran, we're here at Oakham School playing fields, and obviously Peterborough United under-15s and a mixture of under-16s have been involved in this tournament this weekend. Just tell us a bit about how this tournament's come about.
We had some contact from a fellow who works for the Independent Schools Football Association last year, saying that he would be interested in playing some games here. This year we've played a Norwegian national sort of satellite team last week under 15s, 13s and 14s, and some of the younger age groups have played here in a tournament, and they've given us the opportunity, along with Bristol Rovers and with Orient, to come to a training camp. We're treating it as a training camp, but obviously with a game this evening, game tomorrow, 3 training sessions, recovery sessions. We've got access to a swimming pool, access to sort of match analysis if we want to, team meetings, etc. So,
how good is it for the lads to come away in this kind of environment?
Brilliant. Just to get them away from their usual environment, their usual comforts at home, and just to get them together. You learn a lot about them, being with them away from home. You can do a lot of different work. You can obviously do a lot of technical work, a lot of tactical work around the games that they've played in, but also we'll do a lot of work around their social development, and having the opportunity to do that's brilliant.
Yeah, and that will bode from the contact time you've obviously got with them through Newton Park Academy as well, which will ties in nicely.
Yeah, it does, and having that contact time, and so many of the boys that are here this weekend we've got with us every day, and we do see a real change in their development. Certainly socially, we get to understand them, they get to understand us. It's just nature, really, spending more time with each other.
Yeah, the manager mentions in his programme notes on Saturday about the academy and how important it is, and obviously not just bringing players through, but also spending time with them at the training ground. And although we're not here now, but the training ground is essential to everything.
It is, and that partnership's just going from strength to strength, and it's just really important. We just maintain that, we improve that, because we've got so much time now, rather than being driving backwards and forwards on the road. Time, the facilities, everything's on the doorstep, and I think the contact time for all age groups will increase, including obviously the 18s, the 21s, the first team. So much more work can get done. Yeah,
so the lads obviously play one game today against Bristol Rovers. They've got Orient to play on the Saturday. Recovery over the weekend, and then next week, how does it work next week? Are you training every day?
They'll have Monday off, the 16s. They might be in Tuesday. We'll see how the rest of the weekend goes. They play Southend on Wednesday, and the 18s play Southend Wednesday. Both games are at Newton Park, and then they'll be back in Friday, getting ready for a game at Watford on the Saturday.
So it comes thick and fast for the youngsters.
Thick and fast. But for me, the more games the better. That's where they really learn in the games.
It was a high scoring 3-3 draw. Talk us through the game from a management perspective.
The first half wasn't great. Started quite poorly. Just one of those games where I think decisions were wrong. In possession, out of possession. Managed to get back in the game, take the lead, and then give away another goal. Second half a lot better. A lot better controlled the game, really. Again, just that little bit of decisions maybe in and around the final third, final cross, final pass, final shot, but certainly things to work on. But looking forward to tomorrow's game. Yeah,
speaking to Kieran before just then, he was just saying how great it is to get the youngsters away, different kind of environment. Obviously playing games is great, but to have them in terms of a different kind of environment is great for them.
Yeah, exactly that. To come away, obviously if they want to be a football player, a professional player, they will go away. They'll spend time away from home, but to come to the surroundings, it's a real good facilities. Looked after us really well. Food's fantastic. Accommodation's great. It's a great part in a great learning part in their development.
You sort of set them sort of challenges for weekends like this. I mean, obviously on the field they've got their own aspirations that they're going to try and do, but in terms of the social aspect of it, is there certain things you want to see from this weekend?
Yeah, well, that's it. We've got the game today and tomorrow, and there'll be a couple of sessions as well. But to be honest with you, we've said to them that the biggest thing is probably the social aspect of it. The 15, 16s are here together. So they'll mix in. They've put them in certain rooms that maybe with players that they don't really know, and they'll have a recovery session now, and they'll have a bit of free time tonight, and then the same tomorrow. It's really good for them to mix in and be in each other's pockets for 24 hours.
And as a management structure, you'll be looking at certain players and thinking, right, he needs to really take the lead in this particular group, or on the pitch you want to see certain things from certain players? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a big thing, sort of what we've said, is in understanding each other in terms of the unit. So back three, there'll be 15s and 16s playing together, so they're obviously getting used to each other, midfielders, and obviously front two, the partnership as well. So yeah, so we look to build on those relationships, and yeah, look to obviously enhance then going forwards into carrying on with our season.
From a personal point of view, obviously you know what it's like to sort of come through the academy, and 15, 16, an age whereby everything's on top of them, isn't it, in terms of from the educational side as well as the football side. How do you sort of lend that experience to them to try and help them through it?
Yeah, it's one of those where I understand the pressures. The pressures can be from mostly themselves. They obviously they build that pressure on themselves. But then you've got external. You've got the friends, family. They've been obviously here. A lot of them have been here since they were 8 years old, and I understand all that. And it is a time where they have to try and relax. They need to try and enjoy their football, because that's what happens. That's when they play at their best. But hopefully I can give them some tools, give them some experiences that I've had. And again, these weekends are great for that, because we have a lot of downtime where we can chat and go through things and yeah, just understand that it's football and enjoy themselves, that they're here because ultimately they enjoy playing, and they need to continue with that. And regardless of all the other pressures that may be out there, when they do that, they'll play at their best, and things will go well. So yeah, that's the biggest thing I can give them, is to just enjoy themselves and have fun.